Hey there, pilots! This is Sapphire Sky, and welcome to Armajet Arena 2019 spring season. This season is a 4 vs 4 tournament meant to provide the best 6 teams in the game with a fun, competitive experience spanned over 2 weekends. Heat 1 is played on Saturday, April 13th and Sunday, April 14th. Heat 2 is played on Saturday, April 20th, and Heat 3 is played on Sunday, April 21st. Heat 1, the group stage, is split into 2 groups, EU and NA. This determines seed placement. 6 series will occur based on their placement in the group stage. Teams will be seeded in the upper or lower bracket in Heat 2. Seed 1 and Seed 2 will then advance to the upper bracket. Seed 3 will be forced to take on the lower bracket. Heat 2 is our double elimination stage, and round 1 and 2 of the bracket plays out over 5 series, which only 3 teams will survive. In Heat 3, the finals, the last 3 teams will compete for the most wanted title of the Armajet Arena, Spring Champion. And they will also receive a combined $400 worth of prizes. Pilots, gear up. We're getting ready for takeoff. Don't forget to bring your jetpacks. I'm your host, Sapphire Sky, and I'll see you in the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pilots of all ages, grab your jetpacks. We're taking off to the Armajet Arena 2019 spring season, brought to you by the Forge League. Pilots, remember to clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter, tagging at the Forge League for your chance to win Paragon. From here on out, clip your favorite moments and upload them. I'm your host, Sapphire Sky, and with me today, pilots, go ahead and spam rockets in chat to welcome your favorite Armajet caster coming at you live from San Francisco, Sean Austino. How are you today, Sean?
Hey, Sapphire Sky, I'm doing well.
Hi.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here in Twitch chat and all the other awesome platforms that we're streaming to, including Omelette Arcade. You guys are amazing for being here. Yeah, for the Forge League's Armajet Arena. We had an amazing time last weekend doing and thanks for this introduction, by the way, Sapphire Sky.
You're welcome.
But we had an amazing time last weekend. The 2 top teams, the 2 top teams that emerged, one for NA, one for EU, going undefeated each, were Skyrose and Hammers. So shall we go ahead and take a look at the video recap of last weekend?
Let's do it.
Ladies and gents, Annas and Krugers, and here we go. Fight! Is that 3 Venoms? It's 3 Venoms. It's a 3 Venom barrage right now. But this is a really smart move by Tribe to go ahead and control it. They've got a Black Tusk down there as well. So anybody who comes into that narrow quarter is going to get lit up. Can Tribe surpass Fiery Tail? It is tied up with 20 seconds remaining. Only 1 kill to go. What is going to happen? Ion Flash X gets himself the first win in the series. A big lead right now for Lekansaru. 4 kills right now, up in the first 30 seconds of the match. Double damage, juggled around, falls down. Mateo trying to get in there. He's able to get it, but in a 2v1 pinch, Houdini and Braun take him out, and now the double damage is all theirs. But he's got himself his drone. His ultimate is available to him. Full is still alive. He is doing what he needs to do. Getting that double damage use again, throws out that thunderstorm, gets himself a lot of damage right there. The Badger, though, takes him out. Hansaru right off the bat, 4 kills actually. They're utilizing that Badger to full effect. He's able to rotate away and secure his team getting it right there. Doomslayer has got that Velocitus. It takes out 2 members of Lekansaru, Mateo and Tenchico. Wow, that thing is deadly with the double damage. This game is pretty close. 1 kill in the lead. Now it's 2 kills in the lead. Oh my goodness. And that's it right there. Going after full, just gets out of range on the sliver of health, and he gets the invis, denies it to Noxus, who actually does finish him off. So much fighting going on in the mid platforms right there, and it's a beautiful Nightfall stick right there onto Houdini, gets himself blown up by Delish. We have a double damage respawning. Delish falls back after he gets it, but juggles around. Full grabs it for himself along with the invis. He's rotating down and away into the enemy team, wants to utilize that double damage to full effect, trying to get something, and he's not able to get the game-winning kill. It belongs to Skyrose, and Skyrose takes the series. We're going to be able to output a lot of damage with that Thunderstorm right there, and gets himself three solid kills. 12-13 right now at a minute and a half into the match. It's a very close matchup between these two teams at the moment. Propensity goes in, tries to front line for the team, trying to get that Thunderstorm action down. It does get 2 kills right there. In Spiral, going around, trying to use that double damage to full effect right there. Not able to happen, and a jetpack kill results in her getting hit, or him getting hit really bad. I love it. Lucas is on the killing spree at the moment. He does end up picking up the invisibility. Billy the Kid is on that killing spree right now. We're going to see what he could do. Big King L drops down his machine gun drone to assist. Billy the Kid's in the 2v1 right now. He's rotating up and around. It's a 3v1. Seeker comes in, takes him out. Reason thunderstorms Billy the Kid in the face, but Big King L gets a kill in return. Seeker's incendiary burns Devoted alive, and it's another kill, almost a C-shaped jetpack kill. Gets himself a nice kill right there with that long claw, and another one onto Inspiral. Seeker gets the kill right there. He's on a bit of a killing spree. Watch out for him. Dandelion takes away that spree, and there's no way he's getting that back for a while. Trying to get some action with the Thunderstorm right there. Unable to connect. Seeker gets electrified and electrocuted. They're coming so close to closing this game out and getting a win over Space Soldiers. Can they do it? Space Soldiers, 2 kills up, 10 seconds remaining, 3 kills remaining for them. Gaxi on the backline. Everybody's got overshields for Swift Esports, but they're not aggressing. Can they do it? Can they get in there? No! It's round over, and they came so close. 1 kill. He's falling back. 2v1, 4v1. Big King L gets focused down. Thunderstorm to death. Devoted picks it up. He's pretty low. Trying to get himself a 1-shot, 1 kill with that long claw. Nothing's gonna happen if the Thunderstorm gets in his face. Quick second. Oh, but an airstrike nails that duck to the floor. There's no way he's getting out of there. So he's gonna be able to output massive damage with that Quantum. And look at already, a lot of damage. He's allowing his team members to finish off the enemies that he's just wreaking havoc upon right now. What an amazing hype video we had, guys. Wasn't that great, Sapphire Sky? I'm so happy we got to have our awesome team here at the Forge League's Armajet Arena put that together for us, and it really gave us a good flavor of what happened on Moonbase, on Canyon, on every single awesome map we got to experience last week on Armajet Arena.
What do you think was your favorite game? Really quickly, let's see.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
I know, man.
I live in the moment. I can't say what my favorite game was. I live in the moment. I just enjoyed the entire weekend. It was really fun.
The whole weekend.
If there was any time, I guess, like, there's some moments that really stood out to me. Like, anyone who gets 2v1 or 3v1, anybody who gets shot in the face with a Thunderstorm, those are my favorite moments.
I'm just super surprised that we saw a lot of the Venom. You know, the Moonbase was the most played out map, and so beautiful because of the purples and the greens. I love all the details that this game puts in on, like, I don't know, and they're into their game. Like, look, it's just so beautiful, everything. I'm in love with this. But yeah, my favorite moment probably was our last game when it was just neck to neck, and then I think it was I forgot who ended up winning, but like they won by 1 point. We were just like totally excited. But anyway, like, I'm so happy to be here and share this moment with you guys because we definitely have an exciting day in store for you. Today is going to be Heat 2, which is our double elimination stage, and that means only 3 teams will be surviving and moving on to tomorrow, the finals. So lots that Tribe wasn't on top, but you know, like we I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I mean, there can be a potential upset. There can be Skyrose, I don't know, might end up losing. There's just so many possibilities.
Yeah, it's really huge, like the possibilities that could happen right now we do have. Let's talk about who's at the top and who's going to be going up against them. Skyrose, of course, Hammers Esports last week. They won 3 games apiece. So they won all of their games. So they got the most points you could possibly get in the group stages of the tournament. Space Soldiers, Tribe Gaming, they won 2 games apiece and lost 1 each. So they ended up getting 7 points. Swift Esports and Fiery Tail got 1 apiece and lost 2 each. So they ended up getting 5. And unfortunately, Le Canceru and Smeghead Gaming, they did not get any wins. So they ended up getting 3 points each for each of the losses. For the losses that they got, and they ended up getting out of there. So they're eliminated. Unfortunately, they will not be continuing on in the Armajet Arena tournament. But it's still great that they were able to come in here. They performed well for their first time participating in Armajet Esports. And let's move on and take a look at the bracket, which I don't know why it's super tiny. It's big now. But yeah. So anyway, here in the bracket, you guys can see that we're going to have Sky. Oh, go ahead, Sapphire.
Yeah, we have Skyrose and Space Soldiers. So we are going to be fighting the top EU team versus the 2nd seed in NA, and Skyrose and Space Soldiers. Now, this is an interesting matchup to have. I feel like it's a master versus apprentice, teacher versus students type of game, simply because we have Seeker, who is playing in Space Soldiers, but he is actually the manager of Skyrose. So he is also known to be like a really tactical mind player, you know what I mean? He's usually I think he's usually on the back in the back using either a sniper. He's considered one of the best snipers, right, in the game. And it's pretty interesting to see how he's going to be going up against his own, players, like his own students and stuff. So this to me is a very interesting matchup that we have.
Yeah, with Skyrose and going up against Space Soldiers, it's kind of like a intra-family grudge match, actually. So taking a look at Seeker, because he was one of the players to watch that we had during the match, we've got, or for the tournament rather, he pre-tournament for Armajet Arena, he had 39% accuracy, 2.5 KDA, but now he's got very, very different stats. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at his stats right now, but he's got 34 kills so far in the tournament, 47 deaths. If you look at his KD right now, he's got 0.72 for his KD, but his KDA, he's an enabler for his team. He does pick up the double damage a lot, and he gets a lot of assists. So doing that ups his KDA to 1.11, and he's a mid player. He's a sniper, stays on the back line, and his favorite weapons are the Long Claw and the Enforcer. So those are definitely sniper tools.
Definitely. I think we're just about ready to get into a game. I think you probably dropped out of did you drop hot?
Of the game? I'm not in the game yet. I need to get the code. The most important thing.
Let me put it back again.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think I got it.
I don't know if you saw it.
I got it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it in right now, and we're gonna get ourselves into the match. Jeez,
so we're going to be playing in Magma.
Yeah.
Magma is a pretty interesting map to play in. It's drones here. I'm expecting to see a lot of that. I'm also expecting to see a lot of people probably fighting for the left side, since that's where the double damage is just slightly over to the left, but it's still enough to say that probably the majority of the teams are going to be contending that area. And it's also a very concentrated map, and there is invisible in this map, so that's going to be whoever gets that will definitely have a slight advantage as well. And I think we're almost about ready to restart. I think the guys are just having a lot of fun right now.
I'm into the match now, so once we get started, we're ready to go.
So I would say that crowd control weapons definitely work very well in this map. So what kind of weapons I think are control weapons? That's Venom. Venom is a good one to have on
there's
here.
Definitely the Venom with those poison balls that you throw down there. 20 damage each, which is quite a lot of damage. If you run over a lot of those, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Of course, there's the Wildfire as well, which I just unlocked. Love that one. Yeah. We're not in, right? We're not. No. Yeah, we're still waiting. Are we still waiting for some players to get into match right now? Or we just wait? I'm in already.
There's a new room. I think they made a new room.
Is there a new room?
But everybody's in here.
Yeah, I'm in the room. I don't know if we.
Oh nope. There's a new room.
There's a new room. Okay, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna grab that code.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I see it.
Well, let me. I have to put it in 2, I think, because mine. Oh, I'm still in the game somehow. Uh-oh.
Let's go ahead and take care of this right now.
Okay, guys, sorry about the delay. Just one little moment, and we'll be right there.
Yep.
See, we are still going to be playing Magma, though.
The beauties and joys of running a stream and also casting it. Okay.
Let's see, I'm trying to join.
Okay, I think we are in now, guys.
I'm in.
All right.
Entering the arena. Okay, so these guys are
Yes.
still just playing around. So definitely use a lot of control weapons to keep your enemies at bay. And then just little tunnel places. A lot of little places that you can run away to and like from. So the action's going to be pretty much all over the map. Sorry, a little bit more to the left of the map because you do have the double damage on the left side. And I think we're about to start in like 5 seconds. Yep.
Yeah, we're actually into the match right now.
Woo, take it away, Sean.
Yep, and here we go. Space Soldiers versus Sky Rose. This is the epic battle right here that we've been talking about. Who will be able to take the first win in the double elimination part of this weekend? It's gonna be a bloodbath out there. 2 kills already goes up to is it Sky Rose or Space Soldiers on the other side? That's where Seeker is. That's really important. Oh, a nice jetpack kill right there. Seeker ends up killing Braun with it. It's a trade back and forth. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the match. Seeker's got that thunderstorm. Gets himself that kill. Full using the Venom on Marquise. Jetpack kills all over the place. Houdini's got that Havoc. He's got the Invis too. He's looking for blood. He wants to take out Reason. Reason's on the back line. Down in the bot lane. Double damage actually picked up by Houdini. Lost his spree right there. And Braun ends up getting the double damage as well. A nice Havoc shot by Houdini. Ends up taking out Seeker. Let's see if anybody is on a spree at the moment. The double damage is getting juggled around, but it finally goes over to Space Soldiers right there. Seeker has got himself that double damage with a thunderstorm. That's a very deadly weapon. Oh, too bad he ends up getting 2v1 right there. Braun, the remainder of his team. Whoa! The machine gun drone circles around, gets a kill on the full right there. Seeker gets himself another kill on the Archer at the moment. He's getting 3v1, and he is smited down by the rest of them over there. And Sky Rose doesn't quite have the advantage yet. It is back and forth right now with a minute and 20 seconds remaining, 16-16. Here, you can clearly see we've got the divisions. We've got Space Soldiers on the left side of the map, the west side right now. Seeker's going down pretty low, down to a sliver of health. It grabs that shield, but it's not enough because Archer ends up actually, it's Marquis. Is it Marquis? Oh, no, it's a Marauder from Archer. Ends up taking Seeker down. Geronium has got the Locust, shooting from a distance from downtown. The Invis about to respawn, controlled by Geronium. He rotates back in the way. The double damage is looking to respawn momentarily. Full grabs it for himself, throws down that machine gun drone. Marquis, in a world of trouble, gets venomed, poisoned to death. Archer falls back, grabs himself that overshield there. 23-27 right now. Space Soldiers are looking so hot right now. They're looking so good on Magma. 25 seconds, 1 kill remaining for them, and it's round over. The machine gun drone secures it right there for Seeker and the rest of Space Soldiers. What a comeback.
That was a pretty awesome game. Oh my god, Seeker was just on fire with all of those killing sprees, and so was Marquis. And then Houdini, like, oh my god, they're just like top kills. Those were, I think, the top 3 players in this game. They definitely knew what they were doing, and in the beginning, they were not scared of each other, but they were like really on the defensive because both of these teams were on the sides. They were kind of like testing each other out. They were seeing, well, who can we pick off first? But eventually, Sky Rose did end up pushing a little bit more, and they ended up going into Sky Rose's Space Soldiers side. But then Space Soldiers was like, no, that's it. We're gonna stop it right here. Let's go ahead and take this over. And then the lead just started growing. It was pretty awesome by Space Soldiers. Their gameplay was really cool, and it's kind of telling. I wonder what kind of relationship they'll have after this. I wonder. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting for sure. I'm exiting out, trying to get into the next map.
Next
we're going
game.
to, yeah, looks like we're waiting perhaps for the next game. Do we have an invite? Do we have, no?
Not yet.
No invites yet. All right, but yeah, I'm trying to look at the scores here to see what we had. But overall, I'm actually very surprised how close this matchup was. Because when we had, well, this is cross-regional play, so these two teams have not gone up against each other yet. But Space Soldiers having Seeker on their side, and then we've got Sky Rose represented by the Seekers. Actually, is a very cool thing. If we look right now over at Archer, Braun, Houdini, Full. We've got Full with actually the highest kills we saw on that side was actually 11 kills for Houdini right there. So he was doing a lot of work, but guess who fed? Archer ended up feeding. He had 10 deaths right there. Very little assists on their side. The double damage was actually picked up 2 times by their side. Houdini and Full end up getting the double damage 1 apiece. But you look on the other side, and we had 1 invis picked up by Geronium. I was actually surprised we didn't see. I thought we saw another invis picked up as well. But check out Marquis, who likes to play the long claw for the most part only, and Seeker. They got tons of kills on the other side. 13 kills for Seeker, 8 deaths, and 10 kills for Marquis. 8 deaths as well. So despite them having higher deaths, they had less than the enemy team. They had less than Sky Rose, and they ended up having higher kills. So having the higher kills edged out the win for them in the very end. Just those few more kills got what they needed to hit that 30 and allowed them to win that first match in the series. So it's pretty amazing.
Alrighty, and we are starting the game in 2,
starting?
1.
Oh, we're starting? Oh,
so
I am not.
Go.
I am not in there yet. Talk too much. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get. I need to get the code. Do we grab that? Grab that code. Gonna get into the match. Damn, Sky! Why didn't you? Should have totally interrupted me. How dare you?
I thought you were already in there. I should have.
No, it's okay. We're getting into the match right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally. Oh, call me out, girl. All right. So I need to get the volume up, and here we go into the match, everybody. And there we go, guys. Yep, we are in. It says, I don't know if I'm able to, you know what? I can't see the scores right now, but I can see everybody killing each other. Yep, we've got a lot of action here on the right side of the map, on the east side. Looks like Archer, Dracosan, the rest of them over there on Space Soldiers getting actually it seems to be Sky Rose is getting a lot of action right now. They're up 15-8 with 1 minute 55 remaining in the matchup. They're rotating together along the top side as a team. Archer got himself that invis, just wore off at the moment. See if they can do anything about it. Marquis just dropped his machine gun sentry down there in bot lane. Full rotates back and away, gets himself a good Typhoon kill onto Geronium. We do see the remainder of Sky Rose rotating as one. Top side rotating down. Geronium's got that overshields on the side. Getting destroyed by that thunderstorm. Archer got the thunderstorm as well. Full deploys his machine gun turret. Will it be able to do anything? Archer, he's on a killing spree. Let's check out what he's doing. Only gets a little bit of chip damage on him. Deploys his machine gun drone. Thunderstorm being shot around, trying to take out Geronium. Excellent fadeaway right there, and he's still on the spree. Seeker trying to fade away, get out of there, heal himself up, and regenerate. Archer comes in, loses his spree. He is done for. We do see the invis now, actually picked up by Benji, and he's rotating out of there, getting away from there. Double damage picked up, but Benji gets the final kill onto Geronium, and it ends up securing Sky Rose 30-19, and that right there was a very, very impressive match for them.
That was actually kind of, I was expecting it to go the other way around and have Space Soldiers win Sky Rose, but I was very pleasantly surprised. This is really cool. I think we might have to restart the game, but I'm not 100% sure.
Or are we going to restart the game?
Let's see.
Was that an old one?
No, I don't think so. Okay, well, really quickly, I just want to make 2 notes. So we had 2 people, I think it was Full and Archer, they deployed drones, right? So I probably would have liked to have seen maybe a turret instead, simply because drones, they could get kind of lost. They were like a little idle for a couple of seconds before they actually found someone to shoot at. I'm sure that they had their tactical advantages as to why they chose drones, but I think personally I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a turret at those two stages. But it doesn't matter because they were on the winning side. But it's just a little curious that sometimes, this is really kind of like an open map, sort of to say. So drones do kind of tend to get like lost everywhere. But yeah, this was still pretty interesting, especially how Space Soldiers ended up losing the leads by so much,
Yeah, it was a really big difference compared to the first match, of course.
Yeah.
And I feel like Space Soldiers, they had the advantage. Now it's even, having them going up. But these two teams, they're pretty on par with each other. Like, even though we had Space Soldiers end up getting one loss during the previous weekend, still, it's still like I feel like they're a very competitive team. They have a high performing team. They've got OG players like Seeker on their team. So him providing his ability to snipe from the back line, provide a lot of assists, it's really good, and it plays a big part.
Definitely. Make sure that you go ahead and get the code, by the way, Sean.
Thank you. I got the code this time.
Our to be on moon base. It's a slightly mirrored map with everything that you want is dead in the center. So I expect the players to go ahead and contend for the center, be hovering around there. Maybe not so much at first, but definitely what's it called when oh my god, my mind just went blank. It always does. When the power-ups come live, per se, like I am going to see a little bit more like force from both of the teams. And I'm also expecting to see a lot of structure and unity. Like all the teams, especially in the last game, they were moving as one. So if one player was going up, everybody went behind him, and everybody just, I don't know, they seemed like this one big blob moving around the screen, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I agree. There was a lot of rotations together as a team, which is very, very important. That allows the teams to be able to, if they catch somebody out, they're able to 4v1, 3v1 somebody. And if you have that much damage coming at you, there's no way you're going to be able to get out of it.
Definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about our giveaway on Twitter. Make sure that you go ahead and clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter, and be sure to tag at the Forge League. At the Forge League for your chance to win Paragon. We're still waiting for 3 players on two more players on Skyrose's side, and we should be started in a few seconds, not too long. So let's see this map. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, Moonbase is one of those pretty good maps that's got both the invis and the double damage as well. It does have them very close proximity to each other, and it's very open, even though I feel like overall the platforms are very level with each other, and it's very open. It allows you to snipe anybody out who's going after the double damage, who's going after the invis, and you could get on that top platform that's pretty much like transparent and just have somebody, snipe out, rain black tusk damage upon somebody. Even Thunderstorm could connect with somebody who's going for the mid platform power up there.
Can it do some serious damage? I'm also thinking that if you're hiding around where at the bottom in the tunnels, you can be easily picked off by snipers as well. So you have to keep moving. You kind of have to keep on your feet. You have to be on your feet with this one.
Yeah, I agree with you for sure. It looks like we're actually getting into the match right now. We've got Skyrose and Space Soldiers right now in their third match of the day. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do see Full and the rest of Skyrose actually spawning right in the middle. They're able to catch out Marquise and Reason right there, take them both out. Reason gets an Enforcer shot onto Full, killing him dead. Braun, Enforcer shot into Geronium. Jetpack kill right there. Sends Marquise into the mid platform. Thunderstorms being used. Back rotation from Seeker and the remainder of Space Soldiers, but they're getting aggressed on. The shields are too high. Dracasan, Geronium, they are dead. Yeah,
Sorry, show the screen.
Oh my god, showing the screen again? I am so sorry. It's my bad. Thank you for letting me know. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm like, my stream deck is not working for some reason effectively. But anyway, yeah, we're back into the game. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. We've got a big lead right now from Skyrose. They have 3 times the amount of kills right now that Space Soldiers has. They are just it is an absolute clinic right here. Braun raining down long claw shots from the back. Reason got a long claw kill right there. on the Braun. Thunderstorm being used in the top lane right there. Braun trying to snipe someone out, not able to do it. Marquise got that overshield right there, providing good protection for Reason. Full. Going in, gets grenaded with that fragmentation grenade. Archer's machine gun drone, frontlining for them. Coming in, being a smart drone for once. Oh, it gets an excellent kill right there on the Reason. And another one, virtually another one right there. Braun, long claw shot at the moment. Let's see if we can find somebody who's on a killing spree. Not anybody I can see, but the trades are just so good right now in favor of Skyrose. It's just absolutely crazy. And a jetpack kill right there as well. Airstrike comes down. Overshields are available. No one can get it. Double damage is about to respawn. Dracasan, will he be able to utilize that? Marquis drops that machine gun sentry. Invisibility picked up by Reason. Seeker trying to do something right here. Full is AFK and killed, but it doesn't matter. Reason gets the final kill right there with that machine gun. Black Tusk kill onto Archer. And that's all she wrote, everybody.
Definitely. So we are clearly evident. I mean, it's clearly to see that you think Skyrose, definitely great players. They have a lot more strategy. They were a lot more aggressive, definitely. Not so much in the beginning, but after maybe about 30 seconds, they were just pushing. They kept being so aggressive, and they kept rushing Space Soldiers, and they couldn't, I don't know, they just, like, Space Soldiers couldn't recover from this. And I know at the very beginning, Marquis was killed, and so he had to respawn, so that's already just one immediately given to them. So they definitely had a very clear advantage. They were all over the map. If they were moving as one cohesive unit, and they kept going after Space Soldiers. They didn't really take a break. They just, like, the moment they spawned, they would rush, gone. Another one spawns, rush, gone. You know, it moved really nicely around the map, though.
Yeah, see if we can look at some of the stats that we're inputting here on the back end. And if you actually look over at Archer, Braun, Houdini, and Full right now, and Dracasan as well on Skyrose, they ended up, of course, getting to that 30 mark for the kills. And the guy who contributed the most right now was Braun. He got himself 9 kills, 3 deaths, 4 assists. He picked up 1 double damage right there and 1 invis. And another double damage was actually picked up by Dracasan on their team as well. So interesting statistics that some of our team, actually, I think it was the Forge League, production staff, they put together that when you control the double damage and the invis, it actually shoots up your chances of winning the game, I believe, by 75%. Versus if you just control the invis alone, I believe, or that might be the double damage. I think that's actually the double damage. If you control the double damage, 75% win rate for the map. If you control the invis, you get a 57% win rate if you're just controlling the invis. And if one player controls both the power-ups at the same time, the double damage and the invis, they actually get 4 times the KDA, which is enormous. That's like going from 2 KDA to having 4 KDA, right?
Yeah,
or no, more than
huge.
that. It's 4 times the amount, right? So
Yeah,
it's
8.
huge. It could be 8, right? So it's a big impact that having both the invis and the double damage has.
Definitely. I think Archer, Dracosan, and Benji were the top contenders. Houdini, too. I was a little bit surprised. I felt that he was a little bit, trying to find his footing, and he just couldn't. We also have to go ahead and talk about advantage scoring. So, Sean, I think this is how tennis plays, right? The teams have to win 2 in a row in order to go ahead and advance. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. So, it's advantage scoring. So pretty much you have to have 2 points up on the other team in order to be able to pretty much win the series, right?
Yeah.
So if you're only 1 point ahead when it comes to, I think it's going to be where it comes to best of 5, right? So it's not necessarily in these best of 3 matches we're doing right now. Correct me, production, if I'm wrong with that. So anyway, it's like tennis. We have to have 2 up on the other team. And it just shows because we're having cross-server gameplay right now between EU teams and NA teams. So having them play cross-regionally like this, you've got to be able to have the advantage to be able to go up. And that's why we're doing this and making it fair for everybody.
Yeah. And then our next matchup is going to be It's going to be Hammers versus Tribe Gaming. So, Hammers, top team on NA. Now, they're an established team. They do have teams in other esports, just like Tribe. And both of these teams are really like powerhouses. So I'm pretty interested to see, like, I don't know, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen between these two matchups. I'm predicting Hammers in this case will pull ahead, simply because they did have a little bit more of an organization, more tactical, I think, usage last game or last week, a little bit more than Tribe, because I was to be the top team in EU. But, you know, c'est la vie.
Say lovey. I'm entering the code right now to get into the room. Are we still playing? We're still doing Sky Rose and Space Soldiers. So I guess because we're doing a replay on that match. I guess
on the last one.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, for the previous
Sorry,
one
guys.
that we screwed up with. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us here at the Armajet Arena. So let's go ahead and fix things up.
I think we're just almost players on both sides. Full Archer Brawn, Dracosan, Draconium, Seeker, Marquis, and Resin are all in. So we aren't actually doing a replay. I think this is just part of the
Is this part of it for the advantage?
Yeah, we're doing the fourth match. Right now it's basically 2-1. So it is I think it's best of 5.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we are doing best of 5.
Here we go, everybody. We've got Sky Rose versus Space Soldiers once again. A lot of death and damage falling upon them in the top lane right there. Marquise gets the first couple of kills. Reason picks up the next ones right there. Thunderstorm action. Watch out for Reason. Nobody's got a killing spree yet, but it looks like we do have Seeker getting focused down. He's got that Leviathan. Can't make it out alive. The Black Tusk kills him on the back line over there on the west side. Reason getting shot up. But it's an excellent kill by him defending himself in the bot lane. He's got a killing spree. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with this guy. Reason gets himself a kill on Archer right there. And Brawn. Double kill for that guy, but he ends up getting taken out in bot lane. They are up 11-4 at the moment. 2 minutes into the match. 7-12 right now. And things are looking really good for Space Soldiers at the moment. Brawn has the double damage. He's rotating around. Excellent jetpack kill right there. Full. Using that Typhoon to full effect. Geronium gets lit up. And so does Seeker in the bot lane there. But he gets himself a kill with that Thunderstorm. Dracosan kills Marquise at the moment. And things are starting to come back for Sky Rose. Dracosan does have a killing spree. Just ran out, fizzled out on that double damage. Rotating down and around. Picks up a kill on the... No, he doesn't! I spoke too soon! Reason with the Thunderstorm action. Defends extremely well. 17-20. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the match. Space Soldiers still in the lead. Very, very slightly. 5 kills up. Thunderstorm action on the full, and an explosion takes out, cracks those shields. Brawn rotating down and around, picks up that health. Archer going down, gets a good Thunderstorm kill on the Marquis. And it's 3v1 with those machine gun drones everywhere in the bot lane. Archer's machine gun drone, where's that thing going? Just rotating away from the action. Geronium rotates up. Locust fire onto Archer. You don't see those locust shots happen very often, do you? Excellent killing spree by Geronium. Throws that frag out to nowhere's land. Hurts himself a little bit there. Marquise with that long claw action. Geronium still alive, regenerates his health.
1 kill remaining.
Will he be able to do anything with it? Can they get the last kill? It is so close right now. But it's okay. Space Soldiers edges out the win right there. And they get themselves the win. And I believe that's the win in the series now. Am I right? Or is it still matched up?
No.
I've lost track. It's matched up.
Okay.
So it's advantage to Space Soldiers right now. If that's where we're going with all of these matches, then advantage to Space Soldiers, and they've got to win the next match to be able to proceed in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, this was such a close game.
This is
Oh my
crazy,
God.
man. I can't believe this is happening.
This is kind of like a psych. It's all mine. It's not yours. Give it back to me. Like, this is ours. Let me go ahead and like give you a chance to kind of like show off your skills. But Dad, cracked his knuckles and decided to come out to play. This is really fun. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I saw a lot of movement from Space Soldiers. They definitely fought in the beginning to probably towards the middle of the game, beginning to middle of the game. They definitely were contending the middle. They didn't want to give it up, but Sky Rose ended up coming and they just pushed them out. And eventually Space Soldiers ended up moving all over the map, and they ended up being very aggressive, and they knew exactly how to pick everyone off and when to do it. And they were moving as one really good cohesive unit. And the same also for Sky Rose towards the end, getting towards the end, I think they were all chasing after Braun and everything, and then just they ended up getting Marquis instead. I thought that was like a fun movement and everything, but oh my god, I can't believe it. This is just so close. These are the nail biter games that I'm running out of nails. It's just
It's totally crazy right now. Let's talk about the overview of the team so far. I'll just give a quick couple of stats. So far, Seeker has 1.26 for his KDA. Reason's up there with 1.92. And Geronium actually has wait, that must be wrong. Let's ignore that one. Marquise has got a 1.06 KDA on his side. So let me go ahead and check to see if I have any stats right now. I mean, any codes. Yes, I do have the code to get into the next match. So I will input that.
Or Space Soldiers have to win 2 games, and then from there, the winner of the 2 games is going to go ahead and proceed to our next bracket. But it's pretty much still anyone's game. Anything can happen. These are 2 teams that are very experienced. With one of the most experienced players, you do have Seeker on the side of Space Soldiers, and he is considered to be one of the best snipers. And you have his team, which is Sky Rose, and this team together plays really well. They have great synergy, they have great tactics. You have Full, and you have Archer, you have Houdini, you have just great players, great all-around players from the Armajet community. And I think we are about to start, so take it away, Sean. All yours.
That's right, here we are in this next match. Space Soldiers with the advantage right now going up against Sky Rose. It is a ton of action in the mid-top lane area. 3-1 right now for the kill advantage with Sky Rose. Dracasan falls back, rotating away. Watch out for those Locust shots, dude. Seeker gets lit up by that Black Tusk action. Geronium coming in with that Locust, gets himself a kill. Marquise picks up the other one onto Dracasan right there. That long claw action, and it is an annihilation over there in the mid lane, and a jetpack death as well. Reason falls down to Full with that awesome thunderstorm action. Double damage picked up by Dracasan. He is on the sliver of health, able to survive. Full is on a killing spree right now. Can he survive? Can he stay alive? It looks like he is. He's going to rotate down and around and away. Still the advantage right now. Ooh, a nice Havoc connection from Houdini right there. Houdini's on a killing spree. Let's see what's all about him. And as an airstrike come down, rain death upon everyone on the map. Space Soldiers not looking too good here on Canyon. 145 remains in the match at the moment. Houdini still alive with that Havoc. Looks like he did end up getting killed. He lost his spree. 21-10, a minute and a half remaining in the match. Houdini over and over again with this Havoc, just raining death upon everybody. Archer's machine gun drone rotates through the top of the map, but expired. Seeker drops another machine gun drone. Reason, thunderstorm kill onto Full. Geronium trying to get some Locust kills, but he gets blown up by another Havoc shot. Well placed by Houdini. Full. Dracasan getting a little bit aggressive right here. Going in onto Reason. He's rotating away. The thunderstorm's reloading. It's not enough to kill Reason. 28-17 with a minute remaining. Only 2 kills left for Sky Rose. Can they finish it off right now? Close it out. Houdini with the Havoc shot to finish it off right there. 10 kills, 4 deaths for that guy.
Beautifully done by both teams. Skyrose eventually did take the lead, and it was awesome to watch. Okay, so there was definitely a lot of airstrikes. There was a lot of drones that we saw. There was a lot of movement up in the air. So everybody all over the place, which is nice. I was expecting to have probably more both teams hover more around the fist, which is like the middle of the map, but no, they were pretty much spread out evenly throughout, and they were from one side to they went from the left to the right, they hovered around the middle. This is just great gameplay, and they were both being very defensive, but overall just great job, Skyrose. Woohoo.
Yeah, this is really quite the endurance battle with the advantage point right now. So just over and over again, it's back and forth. And now we have the advantage going to Skyrose. So they're on the front foot right now. If they're able to do this, if they're able to take it out, then, and they're able to close it out and win this one, that's going to be a great thing for them. Houdini with those Havoc shots was just, he might as well be his own airstrike. That guy is the man in that last game. Oh my goodness.
So we're going to be fighting in Magma for our next matchup, and this is just really a battle of wits. Who can outlast the other? Because if we get one, if we have Skyrose win the next game, then that's it. They will go ahead and move on to the next bracket, and then Space Soldiers. What, you were about to say something? Am I wrong?
No, I wasn't about to say something. But I was thinking something. You read my mind almost.
Yeah.
But I was looking at Twitch chat, and there's some people in there. Monkey D. Leffy, I'll call you out, sir, saying the Havoc's toxic, maybe? That Havoc ain't toxic. That is 100% skill, because it takes 2 or more seconds, I think. I want to say close to 2 seconds for the reload on that thing. And it's like a sniper thing. You've got to be able to snipe people out with that effectively. And if you miss with the Havoc, you are completely open to attack.
Very true. So this is definitely a game for either team. And you have Seeker on the side of Space Soldiers, and this is... I'm going to go ahead and read for words called word for verbatim for what Kima has just said. This is a testament to Seeker's coaching, managing skills to raise a team up. And this is definitely most true because you do have Seeker who's on the opposing team. So let's see how they do without him. Did he do a really good job and secure it? And I know we are about to start in about 5 seconds. So Sean, it's all yours.
3,
Yeah.
2,
We are in, and here we go with the advantage going to Skyrose at the moment. Let's see if they can do something about this. All the action starting out there in the mid, and they're shooting all about. Got a little bit of lag right there. Sorry, guys. Geronium throwing out those locust shots, falling back, getting poisoned to death, and finished off by Black Tusk action. Houdini, he's on the killing spree now. Let's see if we can follow that guy. It looks like he did end up dying, but he was getting himself quite a bit of action with that Havoc. Once again, double damage respawn. Full ends up picking it up. He's got himself that poison. Now those things are going to do so much more damage. The double damage dropped, juggled around, picked up by Dracasan, who's also invisible. So this guy is going to be a true predator in the making. Geronium coming in there, trying to get some damage with that Locust. Not going to succeed. 13-6 right now, a big advantage, almost double the kills for Skyrose at the moment. Venom shots by full on the backline. Machine gun drone deployed as well. Trying to finish off Reason. Can't quite get the Venom shots to go. Over here on the backside, Seeker in a 3v1, not able to survive Dracasan on a killing spree at the moment. Let's see what he can do with that. Trying to get some Black Tusk kills and shots onto Marquis, but he's got those overshields. A long claw shot connects. Seeker finishes him off with a thunderstorm. 17-10 right now. 120 remaining in the match. Geronium shooting locust shots. Airstrikes are coming down over and over again. This is the ultimate meta if I ever saw one. That's another airstrike. That's 3 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Reason getting lit up and destroyed by Braun's Enforcer kill to finish him off. Braun,
1 minute remaining.
he's got himself that super shields. Will he be able to stand up to anybody that gets in his way? He's rotating down there in bot lane. Invis about to respawn. DD looks like it just got picked up by Houdini. He's going to stay on the back line over there. Invisibility picked up by full. Can you spot him out? They do. They succeed. Long claw takes him out thanks to Reason.
2 kills remaining.
2 kills remaining in the match for Sky Rose. It is a
kill
bloodbath out there.
Round
And
over.
that's it. The advantage was to Sky Rose. Sky Rose finally gets the win in this series versus Space Soldiers. The first series of the day, mind you, Sapphire Sky. Do we have Sapphire? Did we lose Sapphire?
Sorry about that. I had myself muted.
That's okay. Were you just gasping the whole time for air?
I was. Towards the end, and I'm just like, no, let's go, Space Soldiers. But no, it wasn't enough. They couldn't. They were all over the place. Seeker was doing a great job. However, I don't know. Fool was using the Venom, and he was using it beautifully to keep the enemy at bay. So Space Soldiers were just, he kept pushing Space Soldiers to the back and at a distance. So he allowed his teammates to go ahead and secure those the positioning and get those kills. So that was great, awesome weapon usage by Fool on the Venom. I was just, oh my god, I was just gasping for air this game. But it was just like, Space Soldiers.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
This was a crazy series, and if the series go like this over and over again throughout the day, we're gonna be screaming our heads off. You're gonna be gasping muted, and I'm gonna be screaming my lungs out to everybody over on Twitch chat.
We're gonna go ahead and lose our voices.
That's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, congratulations to Sky Rose. They got themselves 4 wins to the 2 that Space Soldiers had. And let's talk about some of the stats we saw. A lot of double damage and invis pickups for Sky Rose, and substantially less, actually. Geronium picked up a lot of DDs, but other than that, we had very few DDs picked up by anybody else other than Seeker. Invis is only 3 were picked up, it looks like, by other members of Space Soldiers. But the DDs, look at on the other side, there's so much double damage and invis picked up throughout every team member. And that just shows you when you're able to utilize the power-ups effectively, the double damage and the invis, and you maintain control of them, your KDA and your win rate for your team skyrockets.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe...
And that's what Sky Rose got. They're that rose in the sky.
I'm wondering if maybe like they Space Soldiers had maybe like a tactical thing going on with it, like make sure that Geronium picks up the double damage. It could have been because he was on certain weapons, but I don't know. I just feel that it was a little bit more lacking definitely on their side. But overall, Archer, Braun, Houdini, Fool, Darkoskan, Benji even, they did an amazing performance. And they really are here to show us what it takes to be a pro player and the skill that is required to be at this level. And it's just pretty awesome games all around from these guys.
So we're... taking a look to see if we're moving on with the next match up yet. I don't see anything. Did you get an invite already? Oh, okay, let me go ahead and go over to...
Go ahead and get the code.
Go ahead and get the code. I don't see a code in Discord, so I will grab this invite in game.
Okay.
Just now. I just got it from our buddies over at production.
Guys, don't forget to clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter and tag at the Forge League for your chance to win Paragon prizes. And we also have another gift, by the way, I forgot to mention earlier. If you go ahead and upload, so this is a little bit more tricky. It's called #GibFling Challenge. And basically, you have to get a weapon that does explosive damage, something like the Havoc, I guess. And if you get double damage on it, that's a little hint. And you go ahead and throw it at your teammate, or I guess your enemy, and all their body parts are like spread throughout the map. Well, if you can clip to see what the furthest body part landed away from the furthest distance, go ahead and clip that and upload that to Twitter, and then make sure to use #GibFling Challenge and tag us as well, so that you can go ahead and be considered for a chance to win Paragon prizes as well. It's a kind of a little macabre challenge, but it's fun to play. I think we're still waiting on one more player to join.
Yes, it looks like we do have everybody in the match now. So we're just going to go ahead and...
So this is Hammers versus Tribe Gaming. You have two powerhouses in the mobile esports community, and the game is about to begin in 5 seconds. So take it away, Sean. It's all yours.
Yep, we got Hammers on the home team. They've got the advantage right now. And fight, everybody! Big King L. Raining that quantum damage that he is so well known for. Already getting a kill on the Delish. 3 kills up at the moment. 4 kills up right now. 4 Hammers. Noxus Delish raining down those Havoc shots. Boosting around. Devoted's got his own Havoc on the east side of the map. Python trying to frontline a little bit. On a sliver of health, he backs away. Do see Noxus as well. Tried to heal up, but he gets nailed by a good Havoc shot from Devoted. Delish, very low on health. Big King L fades away. Nice quantum shots by him. Double damage. Grabbed by Devoted right there. Invis picked up by Jenkins. Devoted's machine gun turret cannot find him, cannot see him, but he ends up dying anyway. Getting killed off by Billy the Kid. Jetpack kill, it almost goes a 360 right into the vents up there. Hammers, 17 to 10 right now. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the match. Jenkins, quantumed to death. Noxus rotates down, but Big King L doesn't survive despite picking up the health. Python rotates down. Watch out for those Nightfall shots, dude. Jenkins rotates back. We've got a lot of people up there stuck in the top lane. Tribe Gaming on the back foot right now. Will they be able to take the advantage? Jenkins is so low. Gets nailed by another Havoc shot right now. And that went all the way across the map with that jetpack death, everybody. Noxus. Quantum shots. There's a lot of quantum out there today. Thunderstorm in from Samo. Gets himself a kill onto Billy the Kid. He's still alive. The machine gun sentry is down. That guy is on a killing spree. Watch out for him. He gets it ended, but it doesn't matter. Hammers takes the first win in the series versus Tribe.
Testament to Big King L's knowledge of the game. I think his teammates didn't do a good job or anything like that, but he just knows the game so well tactically. Just having him on your team, I don't know, I feel like it boosts you. And he was just chasing the enemy all over the map, and he had Black Tusk, he had, I think it was oh my god, I forgot who was on the Havoc. I don't know. Their weapon choice was just amazing on this map, and they were able to go ahead and defeat Tribe Gaming very easily because of those weapon choices.
Yeah, I agreed with you. We saw a lot. It was cool because they seemed like they were mirroring each other with their weapon choices. Like I saw quantum. I felt like I saw quantums on both sides. I feel like definitely Big King L. He loves the quantum. He likes using that a lot. Havoc's on both sides as well. So being able to do that is just a very interesting thing from both of these teams. I'm seeing if I can connect into the next match right now. I'm having a little bit, I think I'm having an issue connecting, guys, so please stand by and wait for me. I might have to restart my Armajet game right now. I've been having some issues with it. Been getting a little bit laggy for me. I'm going to go ahead and restart my game. So please don't start the match without me.
I'm connecting I'm connecting to the game, so we're going to be on Magma, and I am expecting to see a lot of what's it called, airstrike usage on this map as well. It can be beautifully executed. You did have Braun like running away from possibly on this map, but I think drones probably work a little bit better in this map. And I'm trying to think. So Big King L, he is one of the most I think he's considered the expert behind you, Sean, I think. But anyway, so we did have Big King L. They didn't have their data's not. So let's see. I think their data's still not in our stats sheet, but he's definitely one of the players to watch, and so is Lucas. Now, on the side of Tribe Gaming, you do have Jenkins and you have Samo. Their accuracy are above 40. Well, Jenkins' accuracy is 43%, and you have Samo at 45, and their KDA respectively is 3.6 and 4.4. So I think we are about ready to jump into the map. Are you in there?
Yes, I am in. We are ready to go. And here we go. Game number 2. Hammers versus Tribe. Devoted's got that Havoc once again. Big King L throwing down those Venom shots, supporting everybody from the back line. Black Tusk action down there as well. Samo, on the other hand, getting long claw shots. 2 kills in a row for that guy. Noxus using that Venom as well. Raining those Venom balls down onto the map. This game is so much closer. 6 to 7 right now in kills. Delish on the back line. Again with that Havoc. Noxus trying to throw down those Venom Balls, get a little bit of action down there. He's hurting fools. It's a nice explosion right there. Kills some of those members of Tribe. Or, actually, Hammers. I'm sorry. Double damage. Picked up by Noxus. He gets annihilated. Samo gets that juggled DD right there. Will he be able to survive? It's a 3v1. He cannot get out of this. Can he? Black Tusk action. Oh, it's a good connect from the Havoc. Samo does drop the machine gun turret. Severely hurt, though. Delish. Samo trying to take down Python. They're able to succeed. Noxus with the Venom shots. Not able to do too much with that. Devoted in a 3v1 effectively. Still able to survive. Jenkins and everybody else has to retreat from Devoted. That is a man to be trifled with right there. With those Havoc shots raining down and getting annihilating kills all over the map. If not kills, that guy is assisting for sure. 23 to 22. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the match. Woo! That jetpack death goes off the map. Billy the Kid being supported with that machine gun drone. It's a 5v4. Delish falling back, getting some poison damage onto him. Gets annihilated by that Black Tusk. 1 kill left. Will Hammers be able to secure this one? Get themselves the advantage? And they absolutely do. That is 2 games up for them. 30 to 24. Game 2 so far in the series. Well done to Hammers.
Very well done, definitely. This was a really close game in the beginning. Towards the end of the game, they were just on each other's neck, back and forth, taking the lead from each other. But I don't know, I felt a little bit more organization and structure on the side of Hammers than I did on Tribe. There was this one instance where Noxus was on the Venom and he was just rushing without any of the support of his teammates. And he was very quickly taken down. And I don't know, also towards the end, they were scavenging around just trying to get a kill, and it just definitely wasn't happening for them this game. But they did play really, really good, and it's just needed a little bit of an oomph to go ahead and secure that lead and keep the lead going strong against Hammers.
Now
but
this
not enough.
Thank you, Sky. This was a best of 3. So Hammers won 2 in a row right there, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's it. That's the end of the series. A vastly different series, closed out very effectively and very quickly by Hammers. That's really well done by them. And it just shows their consistency and how they were able to take their performance from last weekend and apply it to this weekend. Not in the group stages, we're in the double elimination stages now, my friend.
I'm seeing a lot of things on chat saying that was just this fun, and I think it did have a little bit to play with it or to do with it, but it's just in the end, I think just the Hammers tactically, they were just on top of their game. Not to say that Tribe wasn't, it's just that it did feel a little bit more structure, a little bit more cohesion on the side of Hammers than I did from Tribe, but just great games all around, and definitely very different from the very first series that we had with Sky Rose and Space Soldiers. So woo! So far we have Sky Rose and Hammers. They went ahead and move on into our finals, and that will be played tomorrow. So
yes, they are moving forward. They're going to end up being, let me actually see if I can switch it over to that bracket right there. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to be moving into the series 6, which is the winners bracket, the upper bracket, and in the lower bracket we will be having Space Soldiers and Tribe Gaming go up against Fiery Tail and Swift, and it looks like we will be having Space Soldiers go up against Fiery Tail, and then Tribe will go up against Swift Gaming. Predictions on this one, I feel like it's going to be both of these teams, Space Soldiers, as much as I love Fiery Tail, that's my clan right there in game, I feel like just the way Space Soldiers has been performing, even, going up against a big, gigantically awesome team like Sky Rose, it's going to be able to outplay Fiery Tail. Like, we're obviously going to see what happens, but I feel like I think that's my prediction right there. What about you?
I think it's going to go towards the way of Fiery Tail, not so much because of what you mentioned, but I think Space Soldiers might be a little bit tired mentally because these games do take a lot out of you. And, they're just coming out of a loss, you know what I mean? Like maybe just a couple 20 minutes ago or something, but still, like, you know what I mean? How do you get over it so quickly? This is something that a pro player has to deal with and just maintain their focus in the tournament. However, I'm still going to go towards Fiery Tail simply because they're fresh off the bat and they are on a high note. So we'll see what happens. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for, we do have the code already, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can join in the game right now.
Same. You're cutting out for me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah. So it does that because I'm switching like in between scenes or not scenes, but in between like apps. And my computer's so slow today, guys. I'm so sorry about this. Yeah, you cut out for me too when I switch between stuff.
Sorry. So we have our first map, which is going to be Magma. And I think it was Space Soldiers. Yes, Space Soldiers ended up picking that map. Thank you so much. Production team, woohoo. High five to you guys. You guys should definitely spam chat, like a lot of vertical rockets for our production team because they have provided us with these amazing graphics and everything. And then just all the statistics and everything. There's a lot of work that goes into making this tournament. So really thank you guys for everything and, you know, feeding us a couple of lines here and there too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, let's look at some of the stats while we're waiting. Or actually, we could talk about the map more. So we do have Magma. We've got the Invis there as well as a double damage. So these are two of the power-ups that are obviously very important. If you control them, you're going to escalate your KDA. You're going to make it so that you're more difficult to find. If you deny the invis, there's a lot of people who throw their bodies at the invis, and even if they die, it's actually okay because if you die, at least you deny the invis to the enemy team, which is so important. The nature of the double damage, it's harder to go up against somebody when they've got the double damage just because they output so much more damage in your face when you're approaching them. So you've got to be able to get them in a 2v1 situation. You've got to be able to surprise them, flank them out, jump around them. If you got the thunderstorm, jump around and over them, just continue to aim at them. It's a lot harder to aim at somebody else if they don't have a thunderstorm to shoot back at you when they've got the DD.
So because enemies are so close together, you definitely want to be crowd control weapons. Another good weapon to use would be the Venom. So it's definitely a backline weapon, so you can go ahead and keep your frontliner consistently attacking and bringing down the enemy. This map is also, it's pretty, I think, left-sided simply because of the double damage as well. So holding onto the left side, if you are in control, you definitely have map control and you are at an advantage from the enemy team. Also, this map is so concentrated and it's also considered a closed quartered map. So I expect to see a lot of action, a lot of gameplay, and we are still waiting on just for one person to join in. Yeah. And I think we are almost ready to go. But this is a pretty fast-paced, definitely fast-paced map.
You know what's interesting about this map is that it feels long, but it's actually kind of tight in a way too. The platforms are very even, so you can snipe people out very easily. If you're using the Leviathan, you're using the Long Claw, Havoc shots are going to be able to travel very far before they impact into any platforms. So if you're good at sniping, this could be the map for you. This is the place you can easily stay on the back line and rain down hellfire upon people. Speaking of hellfire, the wildfire is a weapon that you can use for a lot of zoning control here as well. We've seen a lot more popularity used by the Venom. So I would expect, like we saw in some of the matches earlier today, the Venom could be used on the back line to control the two middle platforms. And it looks like we
are ready to go.
Yep, we are ready to go, everybody. And let's go ahead and get the sound up for the game. I don't have the sound up for the game yet.
That would help.
Yes, that would help so much. But here we go. Already we've got 1-for-1 trade right now into the match between Fiery Tail and Space Soldiers. It's a very difficult match for Space Soldiers. They want to make sure that they are not eliminated from this tournament. Seeker coming in, gets himself a good thunderstorm kill right there. Geronium on the sliver of health, throws the frag grenade, and it's a solid hit on the Fiery Samus. 5-5 right now, still even. Double damage has spawned. Seeker grabs that. He's getting lit up by some holy hellfire. Invis, not being picked up by anybody right now. Ion Flash X gets him a Locust kill. Locust kill in return onto him from Geronium. Fiery Samus got that Invis. Nice wildfire shots lighting up Geronium. And it's whoa, look at that kill. Where did that Where did that jetpack death go? That went up and around and onto the west side of the map. Doomslayer grabs a double damage. Let's see if he can do anything about it. Don't quite see if anybody's got a killing spree yet, but an airstrike rains down upon the map. Fiery Samus, watch out, dude! Can Oddsvicious machine gun throw make it out of there? His drone. It does. It must have been a friendly airstrike, actually. Now that I think about it, Marquise threw down that sentry, got eliminated pretty quickly there. Doomslayer, his drone, Wildfire drone, trying to get a solid kill onto Marquise, but he rotates away. Doomslayer gets picked off by a long claw shot. Or sorry, Marquise. Yeah, he does from Marquise. Fiery Samus with that wildfire that I know he loves to use in those matches. Might as well start himself a fire. Let's burn it up here in Magma. Marquise on a killing spree. Let's see if we can follow this guy for a little bit. Long claw action. Gets shot in the head by a Black Tusk. It's going to be a while for him to get that killing spree back. Ooh. Death jetpack right there into the mid platform. Fiery Samus on the sliver of health. Watch out for those Black Tusk shots, dude. Vapor gets his shields cracked. Doomslayer, he's got that Typhoon. Grabs the Invis as well. And the round's over. 30 kills for Fiery Tail. What a predicament I am in as a caster and as a member of Fiery Tail. I completely cursed the other team. I completely cursed Space Soldiers coming into that matchup. And my hat, my hat, metaphorical hat, is off to you, my Fiery Tail brethren.
Not biased at all, right? No, I'm joking. Great job by both Team Space Soldiers and Fiery Tail. They were definitely neck to neck on the lead. You know, first it was Fiery Tail and Space Soldiers. Space Soldiers, you know, just like gave it away to Fiery Tail. Fiery Tail takes it. It was just, oh my god, it was just a lot of back and forth action. But at the end, Fiery Tail ended up securing the win. So, Space Soldiers, they were a little bit more spread out towards the bottom, and they did get caught out a little bit more than Fiery Tail did. It's just great team, great it's just great gameplay overall. This was just something about to do. It was more about like who had an advantage, who made the mistakes, and who ended up capitalizing on those mistakes. And Fiery Tail were the ones who ended up capitalizing on the mistakes that Space Soldiers ended up making. So a great matchup. Excited to see what happens next. And I don't know. I think Space Soldiers, they're starting to crack a little bit. They're very strong mental players, but they are coming back. I don't know how to say it. They're just missing a little bit. So I'm wondering if they are starting to crack.
Let's talk about the pickups so far. Maybe the pickups during that match. How about the pickups in the tournament so far? Let's talk about the overall stats, actually. Doomslayer doing really well right now for Fiery Tail. He's got 2.67 for his KDA. He's got he has let's see. Let's look across from him. Anybody comparable? 2.67. He's got 2.67. Nobody comes close to that on Space Soldiers. Nobody comes close. He has almost double what the other guys have gotten. Reason's the only one who's close on the other team with a KDA of 1.9. So Fiery Tail, these guys, they're showing up right now.
Something just happened with my production sheet.
Oh, your production sheet's gone?
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Where I just got invited to the match. Check if you got the invite,
yeah,
Sapphire.
I'm already in.
Okay, I'm
always in.
You're always in. I'm the one who's not paying attention. What's my problem today?
I think
I ought to be. Go ahead.
You ought to be what? No, go ahead.
I ought to be dipped in holy water. Get the demon exorcised out of me.
Oh, what was with the country accent all of a sudden out of nowhere? You just country. Start talking like this.
People like the preacher accent. I might as well. And apparently I have a likeness to Jesse Custer, the preacher, in the AMC show, which is...
Well, it's...
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, which is a comic that I used to read when I was young. So I have loved that. Well, a young man. How about that? But I loved reading that comic, and I've always been... I've had a little bit of touches honorary Southern in me.
Are you from the South or no?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just a surfer dude from California.
I'm from Texas, so it doesn't even come out. My country accent doesn't even come out. It's around there somewhere, but no.
You're like
anyway.
You're the MTV generation. You just got completely like all of that stuff. It's like the American accent. It's not. There's no Texan Southern accent in you at all.
No, not at. Anyway, okay, so we have this matchup going on. We are going to be playing on snow base. I am expecting to see a lot of action, definitely always in the middle. Seeker, I feel like he's definitely going to be bringing down, I don't know, his rage, hopefully. I want to really see him come out a little bit more in this game. I know that he is a backliner, so I don't expect him to see the front, but I do expect him still to secure a lot of kills. And we are, I think, preparing for one more player.
Waiting for one more, yep.
Yeah.
We've got Vapor X in here, so we're ready to start anytime soon. But this is a very enclosed map. It's only got the double damage right now, so
we are starting.
We are starting it. I am in, got the PC, everything's up. Here we go, ladies and gents. We've had, actually, a very big respawn disadvantage right now. Fiery Sam is all by himself, but he's able to stand his ground against Vapor X. Takes him out with that Black Tusk action. Marauder in hand, down there in the bot lane. See if he can get anybody. Vapor X again, not able to trade out with him that time. Doomslayer down to about half health. Vapor X trying to get a Black Tusk kill, but he's surprised from the top. Ion Flash X with that overshields comes in. Jetpack Death on the east side of the map. Odds Fish not able to survive versus that Thunderstorm. Fiery Samus gets burnt to a crisp. Killed real good right there in bot lane. Double damage picked up by Seeker. Rotating up and away. Gets himself a kill on the Doomslayer. Fiery Samus. And the rest of Fiery Tail trying to 3v1. They get surprised, and they get killed in return. Double damage is dropped. Airstrike comes down. Doomslayer does get that double damage. Let's see if anybody's got a killing spree at the moment. Everybody's just trading back and forth. We don't see any killing sprees, or I don't see any. Typhoon shots from Doomslayer secure him a kill on the Seeker. Geronium in a 4v1 gets lit up and destroyed. 15-12 right now. 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining. Rotating as one. Fiery Tail doing the work. Wildfire drone dropped by Doomslayer, helping them out. Seeker traded out. Doomslayer's got a kill. He's got a killing spree though. Let's see if we can follow him for a little bit. Fiery Samus annihilated. Doomslayer on a sliver of health, but the health is just available for him. He's picked up, he's topped off, he's happy to come back into the fight. Oddsfish and him, both down to a very low health bars. Let's see if we can get Marquise dead. He is not going to die. He grabs himself that overshield. Napalm airstrike is down. Doomslayer is on a killing spree. Follow this guy over here. Too bad he got lightninged in the back, and Seeker now has the advantage with the DD. Rotating as 4. Doomslayer. Whoa! He baited them. Baited in! Double damage. Now picked up by Geronium. He is on a killing spree, this guy. He's got the double damage. He's got the... Is that Thunderstorm? He just frontlined all that damage in the face from everybody.
God. Oh my god.
Airstrike comes down. 29 for Fiery Tail.
Ooh.
And they secure the win.
Oh, wow.
My brethren, Oddsfish, getting it done. Really well done by Fiery Tail right there. They end up securing the series 2-0 right there. And they move forward in the Armajet Arena tournament.
They do. I am just so excited. I'm jumping up and down, and I have like screams like inside of my chest that I'm not releasing because I don't want to leave everyone deaf. But oh my god, I cannot handle this. So close, so good. Awesome plays by both teams. I'm really wondering what's going on in Marquis' head because he got caught out so many times. There was a 1v3 situation. There was a 1v4 situation where the platforms were set on fire. It was an airstrike. He himself was on fire and he was going down and boom, the enemy team was just waiting for him there. So my heart goes out to you, Marquis, but oh my god, still you're on the winning team, so it doesn't even matter, right? It was just wow. Awesome gameplay by both teams.
Yeah, that was crazy bananas right there.
Yes.
Like, let's go ahead and see if I can find some awesome stats to talk about right now. But that was so cool.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can scroll down. Are we in? Who are we looking at here? Gosh, I'm so jumbled up with all these sheets. Let's see if I can look at the first one.
So I'm looking at the overview of the team. So we have Space Soldiers and Fiery Tail, and the pickups, the KDAs.
Yeah.
I think there were definitely more on the side of Space Soldiers, but Fiery Tail ended up securing a lot more kills, even though there was a lot of double damage pickups by Space Soldiers in this last game, and they ended up winning.
Here, let's talk about the map win rate right now. So
right.
overall, Fiery Tail has a 55.56% map win rate. So every map that they played on, they have won 55% of the time. These guys are winning half the time. This is great. Compare that to Space Soldiers, they have got 33.3% win rate right now, map win rate, this is not good, you know. However, take this with a grain of salt because Space Soldiers has played on 12 maps overall. So they've played a lot more games, so they've had a lot more chances to win or lose these maps that they've gone on. Whereas Fiery Tail has only played on 9 maps so far. But overall, average guy looking really, really good over there. Overall for his KDA, let's see what he's got. For Fiery Tail. He didn't play, actually, I don't think he played this match that just happened, but Oddsfish coming up, this guy got some of the best assists and kills I have seen. He's got a 1.36 KDA so far in the tournament. He's got and then look at Doomslayer, he's got a 1.54 KDA. Compare that to on the other side, Oddsfish, better than a lot of the other players for Space Soldiers. We're seeing somewhere between 0.75 to 0.86, 0.53. The highest one, Reason, over there, he's got himself a 1.26 K. I'm looking at KD right now. I'm mixing up the stats, guys. But things are really looking good for Oddsfish and Doomslayer right now. Very, very, very nice.
So up next, who do we have? We ended up having... My mind went blank.
We're have Tribe versus Swift Esports coming up next.
Tribe versus Swift. Okay.
We do have the code for the next matchup. We're going to be starting in a couple of minutes. But you could talk. Go ahead and wow us with your stats, everything you got for us, Sapphire.
With the stats. Okay, so we're going to be playing on Snowbase. And we do have Swift Gaming up next versus Tribe. Now, I'm expecting to see a little bit more cohesion and like a little bit more work out of Tribe in the sense that they are going to be battling it out a little bit more against Swift. So I'm visualizing Swift contending for the middle because that's how they were the last weekend. And I did see Tribe, they did something very effective. And I think this was Tribe. So they ended up splitting their team into 2 and they ended up hovering around the other team that was held in the middle. So I'm expecting to see that a lot from Tribe. I'm also expecting to see a lot of, I'm wanting to see a lot of like, my mind is just going blank for a second. I am so sorry. I do apologize.
No, that's okay. We got a lot of information to deal with. We've got a lot of players to look at, people to pray about, wanting them to win these matches.
Some stats aren't updating, I think, for me.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about the map overall. Snowbase, very tight, close quarters combat here once you get inside the snowbase. Only 4 ways in, no ways out when you get annihilated. Only the double damage exists in the very middle area. So watch out for anybody coming in on there. If you got a prox mine, which we don't seem to have a lot of players using, but if you got a prox mine in your loadout, you can definitely throw it down there. You could definitely use a lot of grenades. You can use the Black Tusk to just mow people down if they're all sticking around in the bot lane area. If you got the Iron Bark, you could use that as well. And it looks like we're preparing to fight.
We are. Take it away, Sean. It's all yours.
2, 1.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tribe Gaming, the home team right now, versus Swift Esports. We do have Swift Jet, I believe, playing for Swift Esports. He's got himself a Havoc, staying on the back line right there. No damage to his health. A lot of Venom shots coming down into the top and mid lanes. 3 kills right now. Swift Jet getting 2 of those with that Havoc. Excellent work by him. Hunk the Punk playing now. He wasn't here last weekend, but he's back in. He's well rested and he's ready to fight. Swift Jet finally gets taken down by Noxus, getting assassinated from the back. 7-7. Things are tied up. Vipensity, watch out for her. She's rotating down and around. She's got herself that Thunderstorm in tow. In Spiral. She's got that Leviathan. And that beautiful blue jet trail. But it doesn't matter if you're dead. Falling down and going into the bot lane right there. Let's look at Jenkins. Jenkins actually has a killing spree. Black Tusk in tow. Machine gun drone has been thrown down by Jenkins. And a great enforcer shot by Vipensity tanks out Jenkins. And there goes that killing spree. Vipensity down in bot, trying to get a spree for herself right there. Very, very hurt. Airstrike comes down. 16 to 11 right now for Tribe Gaming in the lead. Swiftjet seeing what he can do in 2 close quarters right now. 2v1 struck down. Hunk the Punk got himself that Thunderstorm and Overshields at the moment. Looks like Noxus has the advantage there and feeds him right into Jenkins, getting that kill. Samo, very, very low. He backs off. Hunk the Punk trying to get in there, finish him off, but he can't. Lightning can't touch him when you're on the back line. In Spiral, got that Leviathan, looking for a kill. Let's see if he can do anything from the back line. Samo throwing down Venom shots. 2v1. Watch out for the machine gun drones. Double machine gun sentries by Vipensity and Hunk the Punk down there near the double damage. 25 to 16 right now. Things are looking very, very good for Tribe Gaming. And an excellent shot from that Marauder onto Jenkins takes him out. Airstrike does come down. Swift Jet avoiding it very, very easily. Thunderstorms double action in the bot lane. Hunk the Punk regenerating his health, but gets poisoned. Killed down by that Marauder, actually. Double damage juggled around. Picked up by Noxus. Will he be able to get anything with it? And he grabs the final kill onto Vipensity. 30 to 20 by Tribe Gaming. Well done for them winning the first game in the series.
Good job, GG. So, awesome to see. I think there was a Delish. He was hovering and protecting in the bottom lane towards the beginning of the game, which is great position because you definitely don't want the other team to get it. And then Swift, though, towards the end of the game, they kept getting divided. Their lines getting broken by Tribe, but I don't know. They were like moving together slowly, and then all of a sudden, one of the guys would just go left instead of right, and it ended up really costing the team a lot of damage. Tribe, they maintained their stability. They maintained together throughout the game. They would spread out, get their kills, and then come back together as one unit. So this definitely secured this last game against Swift Esports. So congratulations to Tribe on this. And I am going to go ahead and log into the game now. Yay!
I am waiting for. I do have the code. I have it now, so I will be getting in there. Let's go ahead and join up. Get into this second game with Tribe versus Swift.
Yeah, and I think some of the stats are still missing on our spreadsheet, but we have Magma coming up next, and that's definitely another map fun to play in. I know that you have it's a very left-sided map, and you do have I think it's I'm trying to remember. It's a close-quartered map, so you definitely want to see a lot of the personal drones come out to play because they are used beautifully here. You can definitely use them to your advantage.
Yeah, the machine gun drones could be excellent with zone control. Also roaming around the map and making it so you pretty much effectively have another person on your team. Sentries can be easily placed down. You could have rocket sentries, machine gun sentries. I feel like the machine gun sentries are the most important for guarding the double damage and the invis. We are preparing to fight everybody. Let's get into the second game. Tribe versus Swift Esports. Got both teams respawning on the complete opposite sides of the map from each other. In Spiral gets that first Marauder kill onto Noxus. Havoc shots from Swiftjet. Going across the map, trying to connect with somebody. But excellent physics from this beautiful Armajet game are connecting with them onto the Venom shots. Not able to make it through, it looks like. We're trying to do a lot of zone control over here. Hunk the Punk trying to penetrate. He does not. Delish is on a killing spree. Follow that man. He's on the back line, though. Maybe we shouldn't follow him. The action's all happening over here. Samo trying to get that double damage. Does grab it himself. Invis is available. Jenkins does grab the double damage, actually, to see what he could do with it. If he could do anything with it. He's in a world of hurt. Can he get out of there? He does not. Double damage dropped. Samo, who's got the invis, picks it up. Will he be able to get out of there? Will he be able to do something? Will he be able to get tons of kills with that Venom that he's got in tow? 10 to 6 right now. 1:55 remaining in the match. Swiftjet So hurt, so bad. Gets poisoned and destroyed. Airstrike comes down. Hunk the Punk looking for an enforcer shot. Not able to land it. Gets 3v'd 1 on the west side of the map. 17-6. Tribe Gaming. Huge advantage. Triple the score that Swift Esports has. Jenks has got his drone on the other side of the map. No use to them. Jenkins was on a killing spree. I was about to follow that guy, but too bad, so sad. He got annihilated there in the top lane. Still got a lot of time, about 15 seconds or so, till the double damage and Invis respawn. Nice kill onto Delish right there with those Havoc shots, thanks to Swiftjet. Wrong way, drone! Excellent chat. In-game chat, OP. 22-15 right now. Things are looking really good. Really, really good for Tribe. They have complete control of the mid. They've gotten themselves both the double damage and the invis right now. Swiftjet, actually. Oh, sorry, it's not Tribe. It's Swift. Swift has got control. Can they do anything with this? In Spiral, waiting on the backline. Vipensity, trying to get in there, down to about half health, trying to get some kills. In Spiral has got himself quite the amount of killing spree. Throwing down those Leviathan shots from the backline. That 80 damage is trying to find somebody, trying to double it up, but the double damage does not. Fizzles out on him already. 3 kills separate these two teams. Vipensity throws down her machine gun drone right there, or machine gun sentry rather. 8 seconds remaining in the match. 4 kills separate these two teams. Can it happen? And no! That's a no. Denial to Swift Esports, and a 2-kill lead gives them the advantage. It all goes to Tribe Gaming right there. 2 games in a row for them, and they end up taking the series here in the lower brackets.
Congratulations to Tribe Gaming. That was an incredible game. Okay, so first off, you had both teams going head to head, but once Tribe ended up securing mid, that was pretty much game over for Swift Esports. But Swift Esports, towards the end, they were able to go ahead and secure mid, but it just wasn't enough. But then you did see that kill count counting, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, while Tribe just kept still at 23 and 24. It was just a beautiful game to watch, to witness. But for Venoms, I wonder if that's the secret to this map. We did know that this is a crowd control map. If you have a weapon that can go ahead and do its job, and Venom is a great weapon to do this, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty big telling that they got 4 Venoms out and they ended up getting the win. So I wonder if we're going to start seeing this a little bit more throughout the casual gaming community of Armajet. It was nice.
Let's talk about Tribe's KDA overall in the tournament so far. And I'm really looking at KDA this time, guys. Jenkins has got 1.09 KDA, 1.0 for Samo, Delish 1.36, 0.8 for Noxus. It's Rocket, who I don't think we've seen play too often. He's got 1.15. So looking on the other side there, we did see... I'm looking at the hammers. Let's look at Swift, actually. So Swift ended up having 0.5 KDA for Hunk the Punk, which is totally understandable because he has barely been playing. Last weekend he didn't get to play at all because he was out sick, and he came back into the tournament, kind of got thrown into it, just 2 games under his belt. In Spiral, though, 1.8 KDA, and Vipensity with a 1.06, and Swiftjet, the new sub for Swift Esports, with a 2.0 KDA. To finish things off. Havoc, his favorite weapon, I dare say so myself.
I think we're going to take a very quick break, 5-minute break before the next matches.
Yes. So we will see you guys soon, 5 minutes from now. And
don't forget to clip your favorite moments so that we can go ahead and upload them to Twitter. And this is for your chance to win Paragon prizes. And just be sure to tag at the Forge League. Alrighty, I'm ready.
All right, peace out and see you guys soon for some more Armajet Arena action.
Woo-hoo.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Armajet Arena 2019 spring season. Pilots, make sure that you get your jetpacks because we are taking off. With me today is Sean Alstino. How are you, Sean? Welcome back from halftime.
Ooh, is that halftime? Oh,
Yep.
thanks.
Well,
Thanks for that beautiful intro. Yes, we are back. We've had a lot of action actually happening today so far in the tournament. Let's see if we could take a look at the bracket so far. I don't know if we have an updated bracket yet.
I don't think so.
Are we still? I believe we're still in the lower brackets right now.
We are.
This is the 5th series that we'll be doing today. So let's go ahead and open up the brackets. There we go. So we just saw Fiery Tail actually go up against Space Soldiers there. Fiery Tail ended up getting the win in the series there, 2-0 shutout, which is really, really cool. And then check out what just happened here. We actually saw Tribe, of course, going up against Swift Esports down there at the very bottom. And Tribe obviously did an amazing job. 2-0'd Swift Esports, and they're going to be going forward. So it's going to be Tribe Gaming in the lower bracket next series, which is the Series 5, going up against Fiery Tail.
Fiery Tail. Ooh,
Yeah.
So who do you... Okay, predictions here. Tribe Gaming versus Fiery Tail. They are both EU teams. Interesting enough. So, I'm wondering, this is going to be played on EU. It's not going to be played on American servers, but I do feel that Tribe is coming off on a win, and they were playing really, really these last 2 games. So my vote is going to go for Tribe. What about yours?
Yeah,
Unbiased.
I am not biased because I know the performance of both of these teams, and I feel like Fiery Tail over the last several Armajet tournaments has developed a lot of potential. They've improved so much in their gameplay. Fiery Samus, Oddsfish, excellent players that we've seen today, showing up actually over the course of the entire Armajet Arena tournament right now, but. I feel like with the amount of talent that there is and the stomping that we just saw from Tribe Gaming onto Swift Esports, they have got to be coming into this with a lot of confidence. So are Fiery Tail. But getting back to Tribe Gaming, I feel like Tribe can be somewhat inconsistent sometimes. Like, I feel like we've had them drop games here and there. They obviously didn't. Yeah, they obviously they're not perfect. Right? No, they're not the perfect team. They lost 1 game during the first weekend, but I could see. I think Fiery Tail has potential right now. I think they could do this if they just stick to their guns. They control the power-ups. They control the double damage invis. Make sure they've got the best loadouts. They can take on Tribe.
So these 2 teams are definitely on an equal footing against each other, and they're both representing the EU, and they are also both a part of organizations that are pretty big contenders in the mobile community. So it's just awesome to have both of these teams here today, but only one can go ahead and advance, right? So my guess is going to be towards Tribe. Yours is going to be Fiery Tail. Let's place a bet.
Thinking emoji right now. How about a bet for Paragon?
True. Okay, I'll go for that. Let's see, 200 Paragon.
200
Tribe wins.
2,000 Paragon. How about that? Why are we lowballing it? 2,000 Paragon.
Fine. Let's do 2,000 Paragon if Tribe wins for me, and then 2,000 Paragon for you if Fiery Tail wins.
You hear that, clan? Everything is on the line for me right now. I have to fess up 2,000 Paragon to Sapphire Sky. Don't let me down, por favor.
I'm starting to sing that. Don't let me down song.
I don't think
but
I know
anyway,
that
okay.
one.
No, it's by a group from the UK, I think. Anyway, okay, so I think our stats are finally updated. We do.
I have the code, so I'm going to get into the match. You can read us the stats if you have the stats in front of you.
Yeah.
Por favor.
I'm doing it now. I'm joining. So we are still playing for one. We're still waiting for one player to join in. It's going to be on snow base. Okay, so again, close quarters. I'm expecting to see a lot of maybe the drones laid out, a lot of... definitely crowd control also. And then it's a great map. I think all 3 of them come out, right? Yeah.
Well, this we only have the double damage here on this
Only
map.
double damage.
There's no invis here. The double damage is just in the bot lane. Of course, only 4 ways in. You can easily cover those with machine gun sentries. I think that would be great on this map. Even machine gun drones are really good too, but they do tend to wander off every now and then to the west or east sides. So machine gun sentries would be very effective here. If you
know what though? I am
Yeah.
starting to see a lot more drone users than turret usage. I wonder if it's really because of the way that the teams play, or if they're actually doing it for the maps. Because there were a couple of maps that they ended up putting turrets instead of drones. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
for this map, I actually I'm gonna correct myself. This is a great map to have turrets in. Definitely a lot more preferential towards turrets than drones on here. But
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of drones on this map too.
What's something funny and kind of cool about having a drone is if you put a drone on like a really steep slope, there's really good physics in Armajet where you do that and put it on a steep slope, it could slide down into the bot lane from the mid lane, which is actually pretty cool. We've seen it happen a lot in maps like Canyon. We're not seeing it. We may or may not see it here because there's not as many crazy slopes, but it's a big possibility for it to happen. So you could surprise somebody. If someone's entrenched into the bot lane snow base, you could have a drone go down there. You could just, jetpack over the hole, drop a sentry down there to annihilate who's ever sticking around. So Black
we
Tusks
still have
are
Black
we-
Tusk is really good.
Yeah, Black
No,
Tusk
we
is
still
good
have-
for dealing with anybody who's in that hole there. Badgers might be good too, but we haven't seen a lot of Badger gameplay today. These teams are opting for sticking to the Black Tusks. We've of course seen Thunderstorms because it's OP. We do see right now that Noxus has a Quantum, it looks like, in his loadout. So if he's using the Quantum, that's going to be a lot of damage being output by him.
I think we're still getting now ready for 2 players. We're waiting on 2
We're
players.
waiting
One of
on
them
one
disconnected.
player, it looks like.
One.
Yeah, we've got
Okay, why am
Noxus,
I showing
Samo, and
2?
Delish on Tribe right now. We're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
waiting for one more player to get onto Tribe.
Okay, I think we have an updated screen also for you, by the way. If you want to take a look really
I
quickly
will.
on Discord.
Thank you. Yes, I will take
Yeah.
a look at that.
You're welcome. So, Firetail versus Tribe Gaming. Anyone's game to lose. I'm in favor for Tribe here. I did see a little bit more structure, although Sean makes a really good point. The last couple of games, though, they're really strong players, but there's just something always lacking in the last couple of games that they had played today. Tribe, though, I think is going to slightly have a better advantage against Firetail because they're just hot off the freaking win. So that's awesome. And guys, don't forget also to clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter for your chance to win Paragon prizes. And be sure to tag at the Forge League. So go ahead and clip your favorite moments, upload them to Twitter, and tag us. So right now, there really
we
is
have the
no-
updated brackets right now.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
Yep, but we are going into the game, everybody. So hit
Take
the
it away,
rocks
Sean.
and grab your socks. We are in
2,
to this first
1.
series,
Fight.
our first game with Fiery Tail and Tribe Gaming. Here we go. Looks like we've got teams opting for throwing out some Venom shots up there in the top lane. A lot of zoning control. Already 4 and 2 kills right now. 5 and 3. Fiery Tail trailing 2 behind. It looks like we did have an EMP. How does an EMP death happen by Delish? Who does that these days? Oddsfish, very, very low. Regenerating his health. Trying to get a lot of damage down there onto the mid lane, at least. Not happening too much. But we do see Jenkins, Samo, actually trying to get in there. Trying to get some more damage onto Fiery Tail. Jenkins grabs that double damage. They have control of that thing. Rotating down and around. 4v1. And Doomslayer ends up killing himself with the frag. I guess it's a trade back and forth. Jetpack death into the platform jumper. 13-6 with 2 minutes remaining in the match. Tribe in the lead for the moment. And we'll see if Fiery Tail can get themselves out of this very sticky situation. Double damage! Black Tusk, you don't want to be anywhere near that. Jenkins is on a killing spree. Let's follow this guy for a little bit. He's got the Marauder as well. Black Tusk trying to secure this kill onto Oddsfish. They trade out evenly. Noxus on a killing spree as well. Let's follow this dude for a little bit and see if we can have him get some success. He rotates away, grabs himself that health. He does not want to die, especially while he's got himself a good kill spree, but the frag grenade catches him out! Still, 12 kills in the lead. Tribe Gaming is right now. 11 and 10 remaining in the match. Sorry, 11 and 10, where'd that come from? 110 remaining in the match. 26 to 10 right now. Doomslayer throws down that wildfire drone. That thing is going to wreak hellfire upon the map. Hellfire and brimstone. Fiery Samus rotating back and away with that heavy wildfire. Double damage now controlled by Oddsfish. It's a 1-for-1 with the double damage so far. But can Oddsfish do anything about it? Tribe Gaming is just so far ahead. And it's round over. Jenkins with the drone and Samo with the Black Tusk securing the final kills right there. 30 to 15. Well done by Tribe Gaming.
GG's to Tribe. So they definitely had a little bit more of strategy going on. The last maybe good 45 seconds, 30 seconds, Delish was just excellently positioned. He was on the top platform. He was just shooting those venom, or he was shooting the venom, and he kept the enemy pretty much at bay when they were trying to go through the lower tunnels, and they just couldn't. They did, right? But he was able to do so much damage onto them that they were just easily picked off by the rest of the team members from Tribe. So awesome positioning there from Delish, especially towards the last of the game. And this, oh my God, it was just so close in the beginning, but towards the end, that was it. They ended up taking the lead quite aggressively away from, my mind went blank. Sorry.
From Fiery
They ended
Tail?
up taking from Fiery Tail, yes.
Yep, they sure did. We got an invite, so I'm going to go ahead and get myself into the match.
Into Moonbase.
Yep, going into Moonbase right now.
I love these maps, man. Seriously, like all the detail that goes into the backgrounds and everything. It's just beautiful.
Apparently, I have good camouflage to blend in on Moonbase with my shirt. So I could hide. I don't need invis. I could just go ahead and hide in the bushes.
We can't see you. We can't see you. You just see your glasses.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and playing on Moonbase, and I'm really excited to see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah,
okay,
Moonbase has got itself both the double damage and the invis, so it's pretty good.
Evenly distributed, right?
Yeah,
this map.
well, it is a good map for sniping, so you could definitely hit people out from across the way. The double damage and invis, they're easy to both get at the same time if you want to grab both of them with the same player. And if you have both of them on the same player, your KDA is going to go up astronomically. So distributing them between the two different team members that you have, it's up to you, right? It's up to the shot caller on the team. But at the same time, if you want to go ahead and put them on the same person, it's going to really help as well.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what Fiery Tail to do to go ahead and secure the lead away from, or just win this game basically, and still provide contention towards Tribe. But I'm a little bit too late because the game is about to start. So it's all yours, Sean.
One fight.
And here we go. Tribe Gaming versus Fiery Tail. Game number 2 right here. Who will take the cake? Who will move forward in the Armajet Arena tournament? We've got the first kills being traded back and forth between Doomslayer and Samo right there. Excellent work by them. Still 3-3 right now. 2:40 remaining in the match. Oddsfish so low. Can he do something about it? His shields are not enough to keep him alive versus Samo. Noxus comes in with that Typhoon. Havoc being used from across the map. Doomslayer has that on his side. He's getting lit up by Noxus right now, but he's able to retreat and get himself some health. Samo got the invis. He's on a killing spree. Let's see what he's doing. He's got the long claw. Looking to regenerate his health. He falls back. He's going to stay on the back line right there. Ion Flash X throwing out those locust shots. Airstrike comes down. Old Oddsfish, he is toasted, nicely toasted with that beautiful Typhoon, lit up, mind you. Ion Flash X loses his shields. Whoa, gets nailed from the other side, from downtown in bot lane. Noxus on the killing spree now. He's got the Typhoon. He's going to need to get in there to maintain the win for his team, to get Tribe the win in this series, to keep themselves 2 up. Oddsfish Gets his shields cracked right there. Fiery Samus, his are down as well. Noxus reloading, gets a kill. 2 kills in a row. Ion Flash X, Fiery Samus, fall to Noxus. Jenkins gets that Marauder kill. Samuel, Marauder kill as well for him. Fiery Tail is dropping like fireflies all over the map. They are being swatted down by the tomahawks that are Tribe Gaming. Samo. Not too much in a world of hurt right there, but it looks like Oddfish is. Samo is unstoppable, but gets stopped by Fiery Samus. Airstrike comes down. Does not connect. Oddsfish has got that Ripper in tow. Getting desperate now. Can he do anything with it? Napalm airstrike down across the map. Jenkins on a killing spree. Will he be able to survive? He does on a sliver of health. Boosts down into the mid platforms. 2 kills remaining. It is all over. And Tribe Gaming secures the win in stunning fashion. 30-13 versus Fiery Tail.
Woo!
They clutched the series.
They did. GG, guys. Awesome play by all the players all around. There was definitely a little bit more structure coming on the side of Tribe Gaming. Great plays by Samo. Great, awesome plays by Jenkins. He did... at the beginning of the game, he was going just up and down, shooting his weapon wherever there was a clear shot and through the tunnels, and that pretty much also kept Fiery Tail at the back foot. Now, these guys were just excellent rotations, excellent positioning, and they rightfully deserve the win. So shout out to Tribe Gaming.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not a series win yet. I spoke too soon. Tribe Gaming still has to do... it's a best of 5. Yes, it's a best of 5 here in the lower bracket. My bad.
Sorry, guys.
My bad, everybody. Douse me with holy water.
I hope we didn't... I want my Paragon. That's all I know. So I hope we didn't jinx ourselves.
It's not over yet.
Or I jinxed myself. I know. So we'll see. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was... I'm pretty much expecting to see the same amount of gameplay. At first, they're pretty much, neck to neck, and then Tribe ends up taking the lead. I do feel they're a little bit more structured. I don't want to say a little bit more experienced, but a lot of great players from all of the other teams also have, played in Tribe. So that really goes to show how much of a powerhouse Tribe really is. But Fiery Tail has also been around for quite some time, and they are also very strong. I think they're just probably a little bit... they're just lacking something. I don't know what it is yet. I don't say that it's structure. The team is playing really good together, but they are just making very simple mistakes, and Tribe is definitely there to capitalize on those mistakes.
Yeah, I feel like Tribe is rotating as one. They're picking very good loadouts, I feel. I want to actually point out, not even Lucas. He's saying in Twitch chat, they're pushing them with unwinnable 1v3s, buggers, and it's happening. It's really happening. Tribe, you could tell the time that they practice together. Fiery Tail is putting up a good fight versus this unstoppable Titan that is Tribe, but it's still a very difficult situation they're in. We have the advantage now, and it's not just a back and forth advantage like we've seen in some of the other games today where they had to win with the advantage, right? Here, we just have these guys, Tribe Gaming, just pushing through Fiery Tail over and over again as if they're nothing.
That's true. They have great rushes, great rotations, and that's very evident of these 2 games that we have seen. Now, the winner of this series, again, it's not over yet, but we only have possibly one more game to go. If Tribe ends up taking this game, they will be guaranteed 3rd place. So that means that they win 1,500 Paragon. So
whoa, that's more than you and I bet. Oh no, it's not. It's not more. I said 2,000.
Oh, it is. You ended up changing it to 2,000. Yeah.
Yeah, we got more in our bet going on. But I'm gonna be a very poor Paragon man by the end of the Armajet Arena tournament.
So we are almost ready. I think we're just waiting for a couple more people to join from the production team.
We're gonna be on.
It's on.
It's on, everybody.
Spoke too soon. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
We're getting into Temple right now.
2, 1, fight.
And here we go. Invis and double damage on this map. We'll see who's going to maintain the control of that. I expect Tribe to do it. Oddsfish going down very low, but gets himself the kill with that Black Tusk action on the Noxus right there. Doomslayer, nice fragmentation grenade up in top lane. Noxus with a Marauder kill on the Doomslayer as well. Doomslayer rotates back, gets himself the overshield. Throws down a frag. Nicely done with the jetpack death there in top lane. Still about 20 seconds until both the Invis and DD respawn. Ion Flash X getting nailed by a Leviathan in the top lane. 8-6 right now. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the match. Doomslayer trying to get in there with the Typhoon. Gets himself, it's not him who gets the kill, but they end up 2v1ing successfully. Oddsfish got himself the Invis, double damage, picked up by Fiery Samus, but he is killed. Samo has it now. Oddsfish, watch out, dude. Will you be able to do anything with it? Airstrike is coming down. Do you need to avoid it, good sir? Deleash up there, top lane. Got himself the Havoc. Rockets will rain down upon the map. 16-9. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Ion Flash X gets a world of hurt. Rotates back, but he is done for thanks to those poison balls from the Venom. Fiery Samus getting nailed. He rotates away, but he gets killed right there in top lane. Ion Flash X. Doomslayer trying to deal with getting pincered off and flanked. Deleash rotates back. Got the Thunderstorm. 2v1. Damage rotation ends up being successful for Fiery Tail. They are closing the gap here. 21-16 remaining. 1 minute left in the match. Let's see if we can find anybody with a killing spree. It is such a close match right now. I don't think anybody's got a killing spree, but the airstrike is down. Invis has respawned. Doomslayer flies in, scoops up that Invis. Oddsfish looking for the DD control. 3v1 there. Jenkins goes down. Deleash rotating back. Those locust shots do not connect with him. Ion Flash X in a world of hurt. Gets killed. Airstrike rains down. 23 right now, everybody. DD dropped. Ion Flash X picks it up. Samo, can you stop him? You do. Samo gets a double damage. It was so close, but Samo's got the advantage with the DD now. Can Tribe close it out? And that is all she wrote, ladies and gents. In this best of 5, Tribe takes the advantage, takes the win, and that's all she wrote.
Samo is here to save the day. This was epic, epic gaming on the side of Fiery Tail. They definitely showed us their guns. They definitely, pushed back against Tribe Gaming. It was neck to neck in the beginning. They even had the lead there for a couple of seconds, I think. And then something happened. They lost it. We were expecting them to lose again. It was done by Tribe Gaming, and then Fiery Tail just kind of woke up. They snapped out of it, and boom, they showed up. But it was just not enough to secure the win, and it was so close. Heartbreaking, guys. I'm so sorry, Fiery Tail, but great games, definitely.
It was unbelievably close right there. It was just like, wow.
A few moments.
Yeah, I know. It was so dang close.
If Samo, I last kills, I don't. That was too close. Oh my god,
yeah.
My heart is still racing.
All right, so let's talk about, we got a little production team tidbit here. Thank you guys at production for sending us information. Winner for the Series 1, Sky Rose. Loser for Series 1, Space Soldiers. Winner of Series 2, Hammers. Tribe lost that series, dropped into the lower bracket. Winner for Series 3, Space Soldiers versus, should have been, I believe it should be Fiery Tail there as the winner, because they proceeded.
Space Soldiers, yeah.
Because they proceeded into the bracket further. And Tribe Gaming went, they beat out Swift Esports, of course. And then we just saw Tribe Gaming just annihilate Fiery Tail. Peace and love, everybody. I'm so sorry for you, Fiery Tail. My clanmates right there. Much love to y'all. But Tribe Gaming was just too much to handle.
They definitely were. brought out their tomahawks and showed them who is the winning team on this. So congratulations, Tribe ends up getting 1,500 Paragon, and they are comfortably in third place. So tomorrow we have our finals, and that is going to be Sky Rose versus Hammers Esports. It's really exciting. Oh my God, I just cannot wait for tomorrow. These are great games today.
Yeah, it's going to be great, guys. So here we could go ahead and check out the bracket. We've got we already had this match happen. We saw that Fiery Tail lost to Tribe Gaming. Tribe Gaming secured themselves in that. Tomorrow, we're going to see Sky Rose going up against Hammers, and this is going to be the match to watch. But you cannot count out Tribe Gaming. They have fallen down into the lower brackets, but they are fighting tooth and nail to get back into the Grand Championships.
You see, this is the Tribe Gaming that I was expecting to see. I really did think that Tribe Gaming would be on top and not Sky Rose. I'm not saying anything against Sky Rose, but I did think that Tribe was a little bit more prepared because there was a lot of ex-Tribe players in Sky Rose, right? But nonetheless, they are still in it. Oh, no, they are not still in it anymore. I'm sorry. But it's just great to see how everyone just goes ahead and everything is like a full circle. You have great players from all other teams that are competing, and it's just awesome games to watch. So thank you guys for winning me the 2,000 Paragon. I am not going to forget that. And guys, what's your favorite moment?
Let's talk about what could potentially happen for tomorrow, actually. So we only have 3 matches left to talk about or to cast tomorrow. And Sky Rose and Hammers. Whoever loses between them, they are actually going to be the next series we will cover tomorrow. So in the upper brackets, we're going to start there. Whoever loses between those two teams is going to go into the lower bracket, and they're going to fight it out with Tribe. And this is a real doozy because Sky Rose and Hammers Esports are both the best in their respective regions, EU and NA. Nobody thought, I didn't think that I didn't think it was going to be such great parity across both regions, but it really is. Both these teams have performed so well. So it could be Sky Rose, it could be Hammers Esports that dips into that lower bracket and fights Tribe. So it's really anybody's guess who's going to fight Tribe. And then Tribe could come back from the lower brackets, from the depths of Hades itself, or we could have the team who loses in Series 5 in the upper brackets that will be, Series 6 in the upper brackets that we'll be covering tomorrow. We could have that person dip into the lower bracket and come back up again.
I'm kind of hoping to see that this tournament establishes who is the powerhouse of Armajet, NA or EU. Honestly, because we do have Hammers and we have Sky Rose on EU side. So Hammers on NA and the Sky Rose on EU. It's just, I cannot wait. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight because I really want to see what happens. And I'm just too excited.
I'm super excited. Thank you guys all for joining us here, for the Armajet Arena brought to you by the Forge League. It's been an amazing journey so far in the tournament, and we're 1 day away from closing out this tourney, guys, for the 2019 spring season. It's been fun, Sapphire Sky, so far, but we've got more action to come tomorrow. So same time tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is going to be 12:30 Pacific. Is that correct, Sean? It's for you? Yep, for me it's 12:30 Pacific. We might, if we start a little bit later, guys, bear with us. We're working really hard, everybody behind the scenes at the Forge League's Armajet Arena Productions, working very hard to bring you some amazing Armajet esports. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow, and do not forget to clip your favorites clips and upload them to Twitter and tag at the Forge League. Sean, any last words? No, that about does it for me. Sapphire Sky, thank you so much, everybody, and we'll be seeing you playing in Armajet tonight. Catch me on there. I'm gonna be streaming, and you can probably troll on me in game, blow me up with the Havoc, get me mowed down with a machine gun drone, and I owe Sapphire Sky 2,000 Paragon. You do. And don't forget, we also have another giveaway, the Glimpfling Challenge, #Glimpfling Challenge giveaway. You're going to have a chance to win Paragon prizes. All you have to do is pretty much show us the furthest, basically the person who blows up their friend the furthest wins Paragon.
So be sure to use your high damage explosive weapons. And if you put double damage on top of that, you will get a lot of stuff done. So go ahead and compete in that.
Gib
And thank you
Fling.
guys so much.
Hashtag
Gib Fling.
Gib, G-I-B Fling Challenge.
Yes. And don't forget to tag at the Forge League. And guys, thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye, pilots.